What is happening, everybody? It's Drew coming to you with another comic book review. So, on this will be reviewing two comic books. But before I get started, let you know I do comic book reviews, trailer reactions, movie reactions, film reactions, commentating podcasts, anything recommended. If you like it. Leave comment below, recommendations. Let me know as well. Follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. I created a new Discord. If you ever want to join my community, we can do that. So far, nobody's joined it because I haven't. We're a small channel, and hoping we can get something building for the future. All right, so getting started on this, I'm going to be reviewing two comics, like I said, and I'm going to start off with the first one, AWA Upshot comic. I think I only read one other book from AWA Upshot. That was the Jonases, I believe, which was actually a pretty good book itself, and that was a whole volume book. That wasn't even like issue to issue. So we're going to start off with this book. This book is called Trojan. Trojan is an issue one. I saw it at the bookstore and I wanted to grab it. And this is written by Daniel Cross. Daniel Cross, I've never heard of him. Artist is Lacey and colorless Marco Lesko. To get into this is a book about a lady. Her name is Nessa. She was wandering off of the streets, runs into this, he looks like a scrub homeless guy. I don't know what this guy is, but anyways, it turned out his name is Dirk. And this guy's in this little altercation with these people. And she's somehow, from what I can tell, it looks like she's acting like a random, but at least to me, it feels like she's in place for a reason, is there for whatever reason. Anyway, she starts talking to this guy, Dirk, and starts talking about this and this and this, and it led to him knowing stuff, that information she was trying to get with it. Then he got all confused, like, what the hell? Like, what do you want? And turns out he has access to the dark web, to information and the dark side of the world of stuff that she needs, like information that she wants, and that's why she's there. So they end up going back to his place, and he's talking about how he usually sells stuff for this and porn and all this other stuff, and something of that nature, something like some darker access world. And she's like, no. And then it turns out she wants to get a group's attention by doing certain things. So she's telling him to video her like just one time so it can be posted on the dark web. Something of that nature. And it feels like she'll make some money to do this and do this. But anyways, she's more than just this random lady. And it turns out, I'm going to leave it at that because I do a lot of spoilers. I tell too much of the story. But that's basically where it's going, into this dark world. But this is a good read. I do recommend this book, Trojan. It's the storyline, dialogue, all that stuff is like rolling for me. I didn't have no fall off hiccups or too many confusion spots. I thought it was pretty good. The art is, it is what it is. It's actually really good art. The close ups, the pan ins, pan outs, the different stuff. It's an interesting book, and she reveals herself on The Wire, who she is at the end, and it catches you off guard. Even the cover is kind of secretly showing her. Just look at the cover and you'll realize it's more than what it looks like. So yeah, I recommend this read, Trojan by AWA. This is a 1 of 4 series, and I definitely recommend this read. So, all right. So we're going to move into the next one. This is called Mosely. Mosely, this is by Boom Studios. I only read one other book by Boom Studios, which was Behold Behemoth. I read issue 1 and 2. They have, one thing I like about Boom Studios, I noticed they have great covers. Their covers are not flimsy and thin. Okay, so this is issue 1 of Mosely. Mosely is a guy that was, at the beginning, he's setting off to leave his family. He has a baby daughter, a wife, and she doesn't want to leave. And she's like, I need you here with the family now. But he starts talking about, but the future is here to help us, and what the future is coming for us is going to make us better, and make my kid have a better future. Anyways, he departs off with the secret. I don't know what it is. It's some organization They put him into this private area and they give him housing. He goes to a housing. There's an android robot in the house that starts talking to him, and the robot makes him coffee and says, do whatever for him. But at the same time, this android robot is trying to learn from him, wants to learn everything about his life, learn everything. And he ends up talking to this robot, telling him everything. So it's basically a program of study and future, I guess. Anyways, time flies. There's a lot of narrating going on from him. It goes to the future. His daughter, Ruby, is a grown woman, probably a young adult, maybe 18, 19, 20, somewhere around there. And he's at work, and then he realizes he has a date with his daughter. They have a rocky relationship. Their relationship is really rocky, and he's trying to tell her like this and this, and she don't want to talk to him basically because her life was already shaky because he was gone from her part of childhood. He's trying to talk to her about what she's involved in because she's a part of this new program, this meta type verse thing where this virtual world type climate change. It's some crazy stuff going on, and she's mad that he's disagree with what she's doing because he says they're using her, but she ain't trying to hear all that. She's like, get the hell out of here. Every time we talk, we have to have issues. And anyways, it branched off. He gets into all this storytelling, talk about what's going on with the world. He ends up getting into this altercation with these android robots. They destroyed him. And he starts talking about his way of thinking with the world and God and how he disbelieves. And then he says, if I disbelieve, it's weird because every time my life flashes from my eyes, I'm saying I'm sorry and I must be talking to the air and all this stuff. But anyway, some power struck into him. He starts gaining some type of power. And I'm going to leave it at that. I don't know what this power is because it didn't really show it, but something happened to this guy. And yeah, so this is Mosely. And it's a interesting book. The art is good. The dialogue is actually good. The dialogue is good. The storytelling, the narrating is really, really good. It's written by Rob Galori and Boom Studio, issue 1. I do recommend this book. I've been fairly lucky when I saw both of these books at the bookstore and just randomly grabbed them. And I've made some pretty good choices. And I do recommend that. I'm going to definitely read the rest of these issues. I don't know when this next issue comes out. I think the next issue from Trojan comes out. I think that one actually said it. So, yeah, that one comes out in February, and it's only a 4 issue for Trojan. Mosely, I don't know how many. I'd had to look it up. But I'm sure it's going to be monthly. So, we're definitely going to keep up with Mosely and Trojan. I recommend both reads if you're into different storylines. Both storylines to me have a similar type of motion. It's getting into a world of deeper thoughts and thinking and change. So yes, what a coincidence! I read both of them back to back, and yeah, I recommend it. So guys, ladies, guys, I recommend these books, and I'll see you on the next one. Let me know down in the comment what you think. If you read them, let me know what you think of them. See ya.